Hey there, Magic players. Jeremiah here. Welcome to the High Powered Hobby YouTube channel. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and leaving a like or a comment on this video. Today we've got a clash of the universes. We got some Fallout, some Doctor Who, some Lord of the Rings, and just some regular Magic IP. But enough about it from me. I'll let the players introduce their decks.
Alright, Dylan, what do your deck do, man?
Oh, so I'm playing Caesar, Legion's Emperor. It's gonna be kind of like, not really aristocrat, but just like self-sacrifice to do stuff. But
creating tokens
with my commander, and then also I can, with his ability, do damage to an opponent equal to the amount of tokens I control, so that's pretty sweet. But yeah.
I have a 5-color Maze's End deck, which puts out 10 gates, and you win with Maze's End. But I decided an 11-card win con was too good, so I built, this is a Doctor Who themed deck. So I have Niv-Mizzet Reborn as the commander. My goal is to get out Gallifrey Stands, which says if I control 13 doctors, I win the game. So I'm going with a 14-card win con instead.
Nice.
Niv-Mizzet I put as the commander because all of the doctors that were printed are all 2 colors. So in this ETBs, I look at the top 10 and I put all the 2-colored combo cards that are different into my hand. So I could play it and maybe draw 3 or 4 cards.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that I can ETB, draw some doctors, play some doctors. Even the enchantment Gallifrey Stands is 2 colors, so I'm hoping to play it and put out 14 creatures and win. Let's see if I can do it.
I don't know. I'm playing the Witch King of Angmar. It is a mono black, like sacrifice type deck. Just
black shit, dude.
Yep, casual.
That's what's the best thing, man.
Yeah, win through combat.
Sacrificing.
There's a Teferi, no, not Teferi, Turgid.
Turgid, yep, just shenanigans, black shenanigans.
Super
When I think casual, I think Turgid.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's not at the helm yet.
True.
I'm playing Nelly Borca. This is well, she was one of the precons for the Murders at Karlov Manor decks. This is not that precon. This is a diplomatic control deck where I kind of try to sway the way that the game goes while staying out of it to the best of my abilities. We'll see how it goes though. I think it's really fun. It's probably one of my more.
I think it's really fun.
It's probably one of my favorite ones to play. It's really interactive.
And you got some new suspect counters?
I do. I'm actually, one of the sub themes is I put a lot of weird counters on stuff, and thanks to a certain website where people make custom things, I've been able to buy stuff. I got these as the little suspect counters or magnifying glasses. I have the rope counters, the bounty counters, the gold counters, the vow counters, all of that stuff coming soon. Probably in the next week or so I'll have them. So.
Dylan, you won the dice roll.
I'm gonna draw, and then I'm gonna play a Temple of Silence and scribe one.
Pretty good play.
And I'll put that button. Not yet, I'll pass.
Drawing a card.
Temple shouldn't
Playing
be
a Woodland Chasm, tapped and passing turn.
Temple shouldn't be rare.
I'm going to play a Myriad Land tapped, and I will also pass.
Alright, draw for turn. I will be playing a Plains, and I will pass.
I will untap, draw this Canyon Slough, and just tapped, and then I'm gonna pass.
Tap. Drawing a card. I'm gonna go with a Trenzalore Clock Tower.
Hardcore.
It taps for a blue, and I put a time counter on it. I can pay 2 and tap it, remove 12 time counters on it, and I can exile it, shuffle my graveyard in my hand, and draw 7 cards. Activate only if I control a Time Lord.
Interesting.
A lot of text for a card that's probably never going to be used. I'm going to tap for 2, and I'm going to play a Farseek to search for a land, and I'll do that and just pass the turn.
Alright. I'll play a Swamp, black and 1, and I'll suspend a Profane Tutor.
Okay.
And then I'll pass.
The land that I'm searching for, I'm going to grab a Snowfield Sinkhole.
Mountain. I'm slow. I haven't drawn anything to play, so I'll pass turn.
Okay, I will untap, draw this swamp, and then I'm gonna tap 3 to play Eddie Lonesome Ibot. Whenever I attack, if the number of attacking creatures is greater than the number of quest counters on Eddie, put a quest counter on him, and then I can pay 2, sacrifice him, and then draw a card, then draw an additional card for each quest counter he has. So, yeah, I'll just pass.
Draw a card. I'm going to play another snow land with the basic land type, an Alpine Meadow, and then since I just drew this card, I'm going to tap for 3. This will get another counter on it, and I'm going to play As Foretold. At the beginning of my upkeep, put a time counter on As Foretold. Once each turn, I may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell. I cast with value mana X or less, where X is the number of time counters on As Foretold.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. I'll play a Swamp, black and 2 for a Nazgul.
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts me, And then, whenever the ring tempts me, I put a 1/1 counter on each wraith that I have. So that'll get a... Where is it? There's a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay. I will play a Plains, and I will tap 3, and I will play a Bounty Board. Bounty Board can tap to add 1 mana of any color. I can pay 1 mana, tap the Bounty Board to put a bounty counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. Whenever a creature with a bounty counter on it dies, each of its controller's opponents draws a card and gains 2 life. Pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Tainted Field. I'm going to tap 4 for a Pitiless Plunderer.
Great. Nice.
Hideous Plunder.
This is the one that makes treasures and stuff fast?
Yeah. So I'm going to swing with Eddie. I'm going to swing Eddie. Does that creature have flying?
No.
So I'm going
Death
to swing
touch.
a 2/1 flying at you. And whenever I attack, I'm attacking with something that has... Or I'm attacking with more creatures than he has quest counter, so I'll put a quest counter. Could I borrow one of those?
Yeah, of course.
I don't have a quest counter. Bam. He is on a quest.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's just 2 damage, and then that's going to be it.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. This gets a time counter on it. Drawing a card. Let's do a Waterlogged Grove. It's one of those pain lands. I can tap it to pay life and get a green or a blue. Let's tap for 1 of each color. So green, blue, red, black, white for Niv-Mizzet.
Yep.
So 6/6 flyer. When I enter battlefield, I reveal the top 10 cards in my library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. Put the chosen cards into my hand, the rest on the bottom of my library in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That
shared?
sucks. Yeah.
So they all shared.
Since these are all the same, I can only pick one of them.
And that was all you
That's
got.
unfortunate.
Dang,
That
Azorius.
is okay.
A lot of
That's all right.
Azorius.
A lot of lands.
Wow.
That was a lot of lands. So those are definitely going on the
This
bottom.
is
Which one of
fun.
these do I
Yeah,
want
get
to
rid of all
keep?
those lands.
I'm going to go with the Yorion.
Yorion.
Yeah.
And put those on the bottom. And that is my turn. I paid a life, so I should get rid of that. There you go.
So, even though this is a sorcery, does it still activate on my upkeep?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in response to this happening, can I then tap 2 and sacrifice the Myriad Landscape so I could just search for all 3 at the same time?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Profane Tutor and Myriad Landscape, so I'm
Yeah,
going to
just
bring out
do 'em
2
both. No
and
sense
then
to-
put 1 in my hand.
Do it twice. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with that. Swamp.
Okay.
So then I will, I'll tap Dylan with a 2/3.
2/3 Death Touch, huh?
2/3 Death Touch can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
Well,
Rough.
I could block it, but I'm not
But
going
yeah,
to.
you want to keep that plunder.
Just so you know. Yeah, I'll just stick it to it.
Okay, and then I'll pass. True.
Play a blanks. 2, 3, 4. I will play Alexios, Deimos of the Cosmos. 4/4 trample. It attacks each combat of Fable, can't be sacrificed, and cannot attack its owner. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player gains control of Alexios, untaps it, and puts a +1 counter on it. It gains haste. And then I will go past turn.
Untap, upkeep.
During your upkeep, you will gain control of Alexios,
And
put a
put a
+1 counter on it, and it gains haste.
Yeah. Hasty boy. Okay.
And it can't attack
So,
me, and it can't be sacrificed.
I will untap, yes, and then I will draw this mountain. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to squad this security squadron once. So I'll create 1 copy of it. But this will enter first, so it'll come in with a counter. So I'll create a copy. Then I'm going to go to combat. And I am going to swing with this Eddie and this Alexios. So we got the universes colliding. And Doctor Who. Dang.
Although I don't have
And
the
Lord of the
Doctor
Rings.
out yet.
And Lord of the
but-
Rings,
Oh my
Lord of the
God.
Rings, Assassin's Creed,
Fallout, and
Doctor Who.
Bro, this is Clash of the Universes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy to point this out, but I'm going to do it anyway. I could block and kill that thing if we're worried about it. And when it dies, you'll get a treasure token.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about the power toughness here.
That is
there.
very true.
Do it.
Oh,
But
well.
I'm.
And it gets around the
I won't be
sacrifice
able to
thing,
block
which
it.
your deck is more like,
Don't
built to
do
do.
that.
What will you do if I don't?
I
Put a
will-
bounty counter on his commander.
I will let you draw some cards.
No, put a bounty counter on his commander.
I'll put a bounty counter on his commander if
You-
you don't swing it at him.
I won't swing it. I was swinging at Sky.
So Alexios,
Sorry, you're my only
How,
option.
what's the
It's
power?
a 5/5 trample, and I will also swing this 2/1 flying at you because he'll kill it. But I'll
He's-
put.
he's
you
a-
can hit me
Oh, I
with the
can hit
2
you with
flying.
that. I
Yeah.
will swing that at you. Sorry, and I will make another. You will get another quest. So I'm just gonna draw another.
And then what are the quests? Why are they relevant to him?
So I can pay 2 and sacrifice him, draw a card, then draw an additional card for each quest counter.
Ooh.
So now I
Nice.
draw
Like a
3 cards if I
super
pay his
glue.
ability.
Yeah, and on the sacrifice course, he has a plunderer trigger. He gets a. Oh no, he doesn't get a creative touch. Never mind.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. So
Untap.
And then you get
Upkeep.
Alexios.
Alexios.
I get a thing.
Gets a
I
counter.
get this.
Put a counter on
Gets
it.
a counter. And let's draw a card. 4. And I'm going to play a doctor. I'm going to play the third doctor. He's a 2/2 with trample. He gets +1/+1 for each non-creature token I control, and whenever he enters the battlefield, I create my choice of a clue, a food, or a treasure.
Ooh.
So I'm going to make a treasure. Then I will go to combat, and I will swing a 6/6 flyer at Joe. All the damage is good, and I will swing this thing at Dylan for collusion.
How much is it?
So,
6.
6. So,
So
6
I will
MLP.
block 3 of it with this copy, and I will.
It has trample.
So yeah, so I'll still take 3, but I will get a treasure. Off of Pitiless Plunder.
Yes, you will. And then is that it?
I will end my turn after that.
You can't control that. Untap it. Gains haste. Gets a counter.
Noise.
Can't kill him.
Play a swamp.
Oh, my hand's just right side up over here. Sorry, guys. You can probably see that.
I did not notice. So.
I'm glad nobody
Black.
noticed.
1, 2, 3 for a Cryptghast.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty sure.
Then
That's
It's,
a cool
it's a good
artwork.
thing you don't have too many swamps.
I don't know. So then I will attack Dylan.
For how much?
7.
Bro, what the? What is
You
going
hit
on?
me
You
twice.
could. I offered you like
What
you
goes
could have
around
killed it.
comes
you
around.
just decided not to.
I had a
And
deal
then-
with him, but
Joseph.
I am gonna hold up my ass.
put a bounty counter on your own creature. That creature.
2/3 coming at you.
Actually, instead.
Well, yeah.
That's not kill him.
2, 3 coming at me.
Yeah.
So how much is it? It's not trample.
Dang, this is
7
not
trample.
doing
Oh,
what
it
it's
is
supposed
trample.
to.
Oh, it's him again.
Yeah.
I'll just take the 7.
Really
Him.
slow.
And then I will pass.
Damn. All right.
That comes
untap.
back to
That's
you.
it.
That has 4 counters on it now.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Big boy.
I cannot put that counter on it. Sorry. Amazing.
Oh, nice.
You did say you would put a bounty counter on his commander.
Yes.
I shall point that out.
So 1,
You didn't give him a timeline.
3,
That's true. I didn't say when, so.
an agitator ant.
But...
And then I will tap 1, tap the bounty board, and I will put a bounty counter. You wanted it on. I'm not going to put it on Alexios, but any other creature you want, I'll do it.
Should we put it on his commander? Because he's just going to cast again and get his trigger.
Yes, he has an ETB on his commander, so he kind of wants to be able to redo it.
And
But
I
the
will.
man,
You guys also saw that I put a Yorion in my hand, so I can just blink it.
he
and it'll
can
lose the
blink
counter.
it. Yeah, that's true. So
That's true. Just put it on there. Put it on there, and it won't be there next turn. And we'll be having a card.
oh, on the.
Yeah, just do it.
Are you sure? I don't want to waste the bounty
Okay.
counter. What about the other thing? What is his other thing that he does he?
What does that thing do?
How
So
are you
he
two working
also-
together?
I could.
Because we made a deal, and
Yeah,
What?
but I know this is me upholding his deal.
what creatures do you have?
He has a crypt gas.
What does that do?
All of his swamps tap for 2.
And it doubles his
Put it on there.
Bounty counter on the crypt
Sorry.
gas.
Hey, actually maybe not, because he's gonna
Dude.
swing that guy at me again. And I'm gonna
Anyway,
be dead.
but here's what
I've
I'm
just
gonna
been
do is
reciprocating the love that
That's
you're
true.
I'm
sending
gonna
my
swing
way.
this 8 at Jeremiah.
Yeah, I figured.
You should have put it on his
I'm not
commander.
gonna block. I'll take the 8.
Okay,
Joe,
and then
you should have put it on his
at the
commander.
end step, so I'll go to my end step, and at the end step, each player may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. Goad each creature that has had a counter put on it this way. I'm actually going to put both those counters on Alexios.
2 on
That's good.
Eddie.
That's good.
Here, let's take this out and just replace it with a D20. So yeah, that's at the end step, so then go to your turn.
Oh, untap.
Upkeep, you get Alexios, and he's now at
Draw.
He gets another one, so he's at 7.
11. No big deal.
So
It's
I'm
like
gonna play.
it's like Slicer, not a little slower because Slicer has the haste and
Yeah,
you can do
But
it
it's
for your
better
turn.
too because he gets bigger. Like
That's-
But Slicer has double strike.
Yeah.
So it's like which one do you like prefer?
Well,
it's not like
he's
necessarily
got
better.
both. I'm gonna play a smoldering marsh. and
But
just
Slicer's
untap
cheaper to
control
play,
2.
so you can just get
The
out there
3,
and
the
see
more
it.
that meets the eye. I think Slicer would be a cool CEDH commander, just mono red.
It is.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4. Caesar, Legion's Emperor. I'm gonna tap the Securitron Squadron and this Pitiless Plunder.
Can vote.
Convoke. So tap and tap for 2 black for a lethal scheme.
He's scheming.
Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convokes lethal scheme connive. Connive. That confuses me so much, but I'll figure it out. So, but I'm at a dilemma. Your commander's really bad. You won't be able to cast him, right? No, you will. You will be able to. Then. But that is also really bad. That's 10 mana you got right there.
Uh-huh. And we'll all get to draw 2 and gain, or draw 1, right?
Yeah.
It's
Everybody but Skyy would.
I may have to.
draws a card and gains 2 life.
I may have to
And
betray.
gains to life. Wow.
I mean, his commander does have flying,
That's true.
It's
and
true.
and if you don't have a whole lot of
That's
flying,
true.
that's
I'm gonna block that. As long as you promise not to swing at me with this.
I will not swing with. But
For
I
one
will-
turn. That's all. Okay. So I'm gonna
Which
kill
means the only target
this.
for that is now him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like,
That's fine.
I'm making
So
you kill that.
it'll die.
And then both of these will
Zone.
connive? Is that how it works?
Yes.
So, I draw a card, then discard a card. If I discard a non-land card for 1 counter on that two. So I'll draw. So I have this one at a time.
Yes.
So draw a card, and then I will discard. If it was a non-land, for 1 counter. I'll discard Craig Boone. I'll put a 1/1 counter on that. Or actually, yeah. I mean, I guess that's fine. And then I will draw a card for him, and I will discard his planes. And then this will come. And this will not get a counter because that's red. Okay, so I'm still gonna swing with Eddie and
Eddie me?
this Alexios. He's goaded. I can't swing again. So I'm gonna swing this 11/11 trample at you, and this 4/3 at you, Skyy. But on attack, sorry, I have to sacrifice. So I will sacrifice this thing, this scanning squadron, creating another treasure. And then I will choose to create 2 1/1 red and white soldier creature tokens with haste that are tapped and attacking. Joe, could I send these at you and you won't kill them? It's 2 damage.
I'll kill one of them.
They'll come tapped and attacking because I want it to die so I can get another.
Yeah,
treasure.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll kill one and take one.
So yeah, so this will die. I'll get another treasure. Oh,
What-
but I
what was
have
the
to.
second one
Yeah, I
you
have to
chose?
take the second trigger. I will draw a card in this one. So I will draw one.
Lose one.
This one, yeah. And then you'll block this one.
Uh-huh.
I'll create a
Yeah.
treasure.
I will declare no blocks and take the 11.
This will go.
Damn.
Go to my second main phase. I'm just going to use 2 of them. Going to 1 to sacrifice Eddie. So I will sacrifice him, draw a card, then I'll draw 2 extra cards. I will use this treasure, because that's where the cards are true, to play Soul Ring, and then I'll tap the Soul Ring to play this Talisman. See?
Oh,
you
there you
go.
go.
That was
A little
good-
ramp at the end of
good
the
little
turn.
end.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass. No blocker for this thing.
Untap.
So, and I know that's definitely coming at me.
Going up 1. This
He's
will-
probably gonna send it at you.
Oh yeah.
I just got hit for 11.
That's alright. Just
draw a card.
just
And
a
you
lot
kill my
of
command.
He's speeding the game up. That's for sure.
Okay.
I have 1 mana. White or black.
I'm gonna tap this for
I'm
blue.
surprised you
It'll
didn't-
go up 1. I'm gonna play a Soul Ring.
Because I know I was gonna be drawing 3, 4 cards.
Oh yeah.
1, 2.
Oh, sorry. When Eddie died, I also would create a treasure
Okay.
from Bill's Bonk.
I'm gonna tap for 5, and I'm gonna play bigger on the inside. Enchant artifact or land. So bigger on the inside says enchant artifact or land. Enchant permanent has tap. Target player adds 2 mana of any 1 color. The next spell they cast this turn has Cascade. Then I will go to combat. And how big's your ant, Joe?
It's a 2/2.
It's a 2/2. I will swing at you, Joe, with a 3/3 with trample, and this thing at you, Dylan.
I'll
So
take
it's
3.
12 damage?
Yeah.
I will take 12.
Yes. I'm like nothing against you. I'm just
So-
stoked that that's doing what it's doing.
Yes, I got
Then,
That's pretty
in my second main phase, I'm going to use my As Foretold, and I'm going to I'm going to save us all. I'm going to play an Eerie Interlude. Exile any number of target creatures I control, return those cards to the battlefield into their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, so this is going to lose all of its counters.
Okay. And
But
then at the end step,
still
it'll go
gonna
back
gain
to
Yeah, and I'm going to be blinking my the third Doctor, creating another treasure.
Ooh, treasures.
What does the agitator ant do?
At the end, at my end step, everyone can put 2 counters on a creature they control. If they do, it's goaded.
Okay.
So just a little group of like.
That's not bad.
And then I'm going to tap this for 2, so the next spell I cast has Cascade.
I will say, I made that deal with you and I have taken the most.
I'm going to sack both of these treasures.
That
Your
deal-
So-
deal's always
Yeah.
No,
stab
our
in
deal
the
was.
back.
I
Yeah,
put
so
a battle
two,
counter on
so
top.
2 from the bigger on the
It worked,
inside
but, like-
and 2 treasures.
Okay.
I still
For the War Doctor.
Ooh.
So when on cast, I will Cascade. So I will get something that is 3 or less.
Where do the rest of the cascade things go? The bottom?
Yeah, they get shuffled to the bottom. And I will Cascade into the first Doctor.
Oh.
So when he enters battlefield, I search for my library and or graveyard for a card named TARDIS. So my whole deck's going to get shuffled. So after I search, so I'm going to get the TARDIS, put it in my hand, and then though the TARDIS goes in my hand, when the first Doctor enters, this says whenever I cast a spell with Cascade, I put a +1/+1 counter on target artifact or creature. And then the War Doctor, he's a 3/5. Whenever 1 or more other permanents phase out, and whenever one or more other cards are put into exile from anywhere, I put a time counter on the War Doctor. And then he has, whenever I attack, it deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any target. If a creature dealt damage this way would die, this turn exile it instead. And that will end my turn. At the end step, Joe's thing will return.
And at his upkeep, he'll get it, and he'll get a counter.
Oh, right.
Is it at the beginning of the next end step or the end?
It says at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, you cut that. Sorry. So it's not huge anymore. You're welcome.
Swipe. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 2 black for Torment of
I
Hailfire.
fucking knew it.
For,
What does that do?
for 10. So repeat the following process 10 times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. Just
So
that-
we die.
We needed to destroy that thing. Oh, okay.
I can't be the answer for everything, man.
No, you're right.
He was gonna blink his
So
commander
I'm
and
going
get
to
10
discard
more.
3 cards, Archangel of Tithes, Metropolis Reformer, Lauren of the Third Path,
So I either have to sacrifice 5 permanents or discard.
sacrifice,
or
and it's
take
non-land,
No, I have to
right?
discard 6.
Non-land
Because I'm gonna be
permanent.
taking 15 anyways.
sacrifice.
Man. Alright, well, I will sacrifice this soldier as one.
Thunder where we're at.
Create a treasure.
5, and then
But you can also sacrifice the treasures.
and then I lose 15, putting me at 11.
I'm going to minus.
So you did 6.
18.
So you had 4.
So
4
I'm taking
times 3
12.
is
I'm
12
gonna
damage.
be
And
take
3.
Yep.
I did 7 things, so I will lose 9.
Well,
Alright.
that's bad. You could kill me.
Swing Alexios, Dylan,
How much is it?
5, trample.
Okay. What else?
And then I'm going to send a 4/5 Nazgul Death Touch at Jeremiah.
So I can block. I can block and live. I will block it with Caesar, and I'll take 1.
Okay.
And you
Man.
said it's got menace,
No, it has Skulk, so it just can't be blocked by anything with greater power.
so I can block it because
Yeah.
I've got 3/5.
Yeah, and it has Death Touch.
Oh, death touch.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. 4.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep my War Doctor. Maybe I can do something.
I'll pass.
Oh, I get a treasure from the Pill's Plunder.
See fast.
Yeah.
Who'd you swing it at?
I swung at Dylan.
Oh, man. Oh, I can only create 1 red. I don't have my bounty board anymore. There goes my plan
How
to
did that
win right there.
Oh, you win.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I didn't call my wife. Yeah.
I just thought recording.
4.
I'm so glad it's clear skies.
Play Nelly Borca.
Is it?
Yeah. I would have felt so bad if those cats were just outside.
Oh no.
Swing 6 at you.
6 at me?
Poor cat.
Okay, I'll take 6.
Oh, that is 29 life. No big deal.
And then, pass turn.
Alrighty. Well, I'll untap.
Here's this at your upkeep. I already gave it a counter.
Really destructive path through my board, you know. Okay, I'm gonna draw.
We're gonna have cards in there. I don't have anything to.
Oh, top decking, huh?
I'm gonna tap for 8. And I'm gonna play Marshall's Anthem, kicking it twice. When he enters the battlefield, return up to X target creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number of time he was kicked. So I'll return 2 creatures. This Craig Boone, because he has lightning, and this Eddie for the flying. I'm gonna swing a Pitiless Plunder at you, and this at you. But the only reason I'm swinging that is so I get this. Whenever I attack, I'll put, with 2 or more creatures, put 2 quest counters on Craig Boone. Then when I do, he deals damage equal to the number of quest counters on it up to 1 target creature, unless that creature's controller has Craig Boone deal that much damage to them. So I will deal 2 damage to that. Or you'll just take the 2, which you would
You
probably
can choose to just take 2.
But every time it's gonna get more and more.
But he's also, didn't he just swing the, who'd you swing at Alexios at?
This 7/7 trample is also gonna
Yeah.
So,
That's just 9 damage to return your.
Or you're gonna let that die?
yeah, I'll let this one die and then I'll take the 7.
You did deal combat damage to one of my opponents, so because Nelly Borca, we would both draw a card.
Okay, so I'll draw it anyways.
Yeah, we will draw a card.
And then pass. And this will go get a counter and go to you on
Well,
your upkeep.
goes to him and then
I
gets
already,
the counter.
I already put the counter, sorry.
Draw a card. Okay. I am going to tap this for 2 mana of something. White and a blue. So I'll keep a white floating. But the next spell I cast has Cascade.
Ooh, which is
And I'm going to cast Regeneration Restored. So it's an enchantment for 2. But I'm going to Cascade until I hit something that's converted mana cost 1. The way that Cascade works, it actually checks every time. Like, so I'll exile the top card of my library. It checks it. It's not convert mana cost 2 or less. So the War Doctor will get a counter because I exiled something. Because he has whenever one or more other permanents or whenever one or more other cards are put in exile from anywhere. So every card I exile, he's going to get another counter on him. So that's 3. So we're going to count until I get something that's converting mana cost 1. I have K9. That's the only card in my deck that has
like,
Oh, he has the Soul Ring.
Yeah, I have the Soul Ring out, so I'm going to go until I hit K9.
But
So
these
3,
all get returned, right?
4. They're going to get shuffled and put to the bottom of my library. So 4, 5.
Oh,
Nice.
So,
Dang.
oh.
So he
So
doesn't get
he
the one for
gets
that?
5. I cast the K9.
So that doesn't get that.
Dang, man. I was hoping to get him big enough to one.
So does he only get 4 counters then?
So
this thing
it counts
gets
itself too because it gets exiled,
And
and
then
then
you
I
can
cast
cast
it.
it? Okay.
So he gets 5 counters.
Okay.
Man, on the attack trigger, I was hoping to just kill you, Joe.
I'm curious why the maze wouldn't matter.
Because it's an attack trigger, so I would declare the attack, and then the trigger would go on the stack. You could remove it from combat, but it wouldn't make the trigger go away.
The damage?
So yeah, because it's on the attack, so it doesn't have to deal damage to you. It's when I attack with it. So it says whenever it attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any time.
Oh, 5 to
So,
my
yeah.
face.
So it'll
so
be
he
able to
could've
do.
just gotten a
So
ton.
I theoretically could have exiled my whole deck just now and then dealt somebody 80.
That is crazy.
So okay, and then I cast this spell too. So Regeneration Restored. It has Vanishing 12, so it enters with 12 time counters on it. Whenever one or more time counters are removed from Regeneration Restored, I scry 1 and gain a life. Then if it has no time counters on it, I exile it. When I do, I take an extra turn, which will never happen. Sorry, I didn't put another one on that. K9 has, as long as it's untapped, other legendary creatures I control have a ward 1, and I can pay 2 and tap it, and target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn. Go to combat, and this guy at Skyy, this guy at on attack. I'll go ahead and just deal Dylan 5.
So I will.
And that attack's coming at me?
Yeah, it's a 3/5.
I'll just take 3.
Man.
And
I
then
feel like I
I'll,
lose that
take
first in
8.
the videos every single time.
I'm not sure why you took a 3. You could have blocked. You have a 2/4.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Oh, so that's what I was saying. I did deal you. So yeah, we'll both draw a card. Interesting. I'm gonna tap for. I guess I gotta do it now. Otherwise, this Alexior is gonna kill me. So I'm gonna cast No More. Any number of target creatures I control phase out. So I'm gonna phase out my War Doctor and my Alexios, I guess.
So, and then Alexios phasing out, he doesn't phase until your next turn, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think that unless if it's not specified how long
Yeah.
it stays, it's just one cycle.
We
right?
can look up the exact wording for phasing out. I wonder if since I'm phasing out the War Doctor, if he'll like see the phasing out, because it says whenever one or more other permanents. So I wonder if he would still see this phasing out and get a time counter. I don't think one time counter is going to make a difference anyway. But
I
it
mean,
is a thing.
I'll let you grab
Maybe
it. I don't know.
should I phase out?
Wait, is he phasing out too?
Yeah.
And that doesn't make them lose counters?
Phasing out, no, because they're not leaving the battlefield. But they're like.
So if you do them
Ceasing
both
to
at the same
exist.
time, you'll still get it, right? Then? Pretty sure.
I think it would see it.
'Cause
I mean,
they're
it's
both
there
happening
when
at
it's
the same
happening.
time.
Yeah,
So
so
he'll get
So
a-
it'll still be there as the other one's also
So
getting
he'll
phased
get
out.
one.
Next untap step.
their next untap step. Yeah.
So not until my next
no,
untap
no,
step?
to your next untap step.
Yeah, so
They
it's
are
gonna
phased out.
so it's phased out until
So
then.
ooh, that was probably gonna be the win. I think.
I mean, it would have killed me for sure. I know
That was what I was
it.
hoping
So
was gonna happen.
that I will end my turn. That is,
All right.
I killed a player and stayed alive.
Tap the swamp for a soul ring.
Nice. Cheater.
Yeah.
2 black and 2 to play Dread Return.
On.
Returning target creature card from the graveyard to the
Fucking
battlefield.
crypt gas. Now you got 6 mana.
Yeah. Let's do 4 to Jeremiah. Because we draw a card, right?
Yeah, we will. If he takes the damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna block.
Yeah.
I can't afford to take 4. I'd rather take 2 from Joe.
Okay.
So there it is.
And then we'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Oh.
1, 2.
Oh, he's got the red.
4. I'll play Ensnared by the Mara.
And that's not on the field, so it won't trigger.
So each opponent, these are phased out, so you're not going to get the exile triggers. But each opponent faces a villainous choice. They exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. Then I may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Or they exile the top 4 cards of their library and take damage equal to the combined mana cost of
So
those
this is
cards.
real risky for y'all too.
I'm gonna only have one of my cards. It's not gonna synergize
Yeah.
with your deck.
Same.
Okay, so,
So
top,
exile-
exile until you get a non-land. I cast it for free.
The 9th Doctor.
All right, I will cast it. Non-land?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, breach the multiverse.
So-
The bottom of the
Okay.
library.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything about putting them back.
So each player mills 10.
Mills 10 for each player. Choose a creature or planeswalker card in that player's graveyard. Put them on the battlefield under my control.
They become Phyrexian.
They come Phyrexian.
Oh my gosh.
3,
1, 2,
7, 8, 9, 10.
5, 6.
Yeah. Again, none of my cards are synergized with yours.
Let's see what I want to take.
Each player, so you 2.
Yeah,
Is that each player?
Yeah, each player.
Nice. Yes, 1,
And then you get to take back a creature.
4. From even my graveyard too, right?
This is the only creature I have.
Oh,
I do
that's
have a
spicy.
clone. That might be useful.
10. So I think the creature that I will choose is going to be Delny from mine. Your only one was Micaeus.
Yep.
Is it from just from the graveyard?
In general,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
It doesn't have to be from
For
the
each
10.
player, choose a creature or planeswalker in that player's graveyard.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be in the 10. It can
Oh,
Anywhere.
I'll take the Archangel of Tithes.
be good one.
I believe. Yeah, I think that's what I'll take. And then from you,
Yeah, I think I would. I'd either go the K9 or I'd go the clone and copy the Nazgul because then you just have a Death Touch blocker. It's just further incentive.
Kana. You know, yeah, the Death Touch blocker is a better idea. I will. So I'll make a as a copy. Of
And the ring will tempt you, right?
The ring will tempt you, and then whenever the ring tempts you, you put a 1/1 counter on each wraith.
Ooh, so this is
Including
Give
yours?
this, give this skull.
Because it said, did you say
Oh,
each
no.
wraith or each wraith you
I can
control?
block by greater power.
Okay.
So this gets a rate, and then what happens when now it has Skulk technically on
So
the
it's
first
a-
ring. Can I
It's
use
a
your
2/3.
card for the little piece?
Sure.
So I just want to know.
Why wouldn't you put that on Nelly Borca?
Right, because you could
'Cause
have
it'll-
your ring bearer be any of your
Yeah,
creatures.
because now no one can
It
block
can't
it.
be blocked
unless
by
they have
creatures
a 2.
with greater power.
Yeah, and even if they block with the 2, it won't kill her because she has
Yeah,
4.
this will still get the counter.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just, yeah, you can make,
I can make
your
any
ring
of-
bearer or
that
any of your
makes
creatures.
sense. That makes sense. Okay, so I guess that's gonna happen like that. I'm gonna go
He just became the ring.
to combat, swinging Nelly Borca and the Ninth Doctor.
It sucks that you got a creature. I think that's the only creature in my deck that has haste.
And
The only one.
on Nelly Borca's attack, I'm going to suspect that. And then I am going to swing all 4 at you, Jeremiah.
4 damage.
Menace.
1,
and block.
2, 3, 4. I don't have any creatures out. Okay. They're based.
And other non-humans have... He's technically not a human. So he had +1 because
Yeah,
of
another one.
Micaeus. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Alright, untap the things, phase back in.
Phases in under my control.
Yeah.
During your... Which
During,
step?
you untap. So,
So
on my
at the
upkeep, I
upkeep,
would
you
still.
will get it with a counter on it.
No, it still has the 4 that it had. When
Yeah, so it didn't lose any of its counters.
Because it never re-entered. But
Yeah, it never left the battlefield, it just phased out.
Okay.
So untap.
It's weird that it phases in under my
Upkeep,
control.
this is going to lose a time counter on it. So I
So
will
Skyy, you're gonna have to
scry
block,
1
and you'll
and
be
gain a
able to-
life. That is not a card that I can cast, so I'm going to scry that away, gaining life. And then I will draw for turn. Ooh, baby.
Oh. He's going to be able to just kill you with time counters anyways.
Let me know when you're going to combat.
You got it. I don't like the sound of that. I'm gonna tap this for red and not red. I'm gonna for white. Yeah, for white, and then I'll tap this for blue. So the next spell I have has Cascade. Another 2-drop. Unsettled Mariner. It's a 2/2 with Changeling. Whenever me or permanent I control becomes the target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless its controller pays 1.
Okay. And then you'll just
But on
cycle the whole
cast,
thing.
I'm going to Cascade until I hit something that's 1, 3.
You don't have
But
any of the
I
white
don't
ones.
have one. I do want to make sure though. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Oh, he's
25,
just going to win
26,
right now with
27,
those counters.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34,
I don't know
35,
if you'll have enough
36,
to kill
37, 38. Oh,
Oh,
I have one.
never mind. You can.
38. Time Lord Regeneration. Forgot about that. Until end of turn, so 38 plus 6 is 42. Sorry. No, 44.
And those are just time counters or
Time counters. They're not +1/+1 counters.
Okay.
So
But
these,
when he attacks, he deals damage equal to the number of.
yes, to any target. So I will cast Time Lord Regeneration. Until end of turn, target Time Lord I control gains when this creature dies. Reveal cards on top of my library until I reveal a Time Lord creature card, put it on the battlefield, and put the rest in the bottom of the library in any order. I'm going to target, actually, I'm gonna target my Unsettled Mariner, since it's a changeling, so it's technically a Time Lord. So if it dies, I'll get another Doctor. Okay. I have no cards in hand. I would like to go to combat.
Okay, so I will pay. It's also targeting you. If I target you with the
Yeah,
spell?
so it says whenever me or a permanent I control becomes target. So
Okay.
let's say it's ward 1, but also for me as well.
Okay, so black, 1 plus the extra for sudden spoiling. So all of your creatures are 0/2 and lose all abilities until end of turn.
Bro,
Lose
that's
all
just
abilities.
Lose all
saved.
abilities.
That's just saved. Oh,
So like the trample and
That-
his
yeah.
doctor's ability, and it's split second.
But he can still swing at you with this. It's just
It's a 5
no. It's just a
7
Yeah.
because those are +1s, right? So it's a 0/2 with no abilities.
so but this still has 44 time counters.
Yes.
Yeah, but they
but-
don't do
They
it.
don't do anything.
Oh, because it doesn't have
So
abilities.
he's swinging at you with a 5/7 then.
Well, he doesn't have to. It loses
He,
that.
Yeah.
he should though because he needs to block with that or take 5. Or you can swing it at me, but you have to
Oh
pay
yeah,
the
because it has
one.
no abilities, so it doesn't have to.
yeah.
It has to. Yeah.
So I'm just going to continue into combat, and I will swing this thing because it's the only thing on my board with power. Since it's funny, I'll swing it at Joe since it's the only time it could ever swing at Joe.
Are you gonna pay the 1 for the
I
Archangel?
have plenty,
Okay.
so I will.
And I will be blocking with my Archangel Oath Tides.
That's all I got. This will go over to you.
With the counter on
What's the
it.
suspect?
Did you deal any damage to him at all or no?
It has menace and can't be blocked.
Oh,
Or
okay.
can't block.
Can't block and has menace.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can't block and has menace. Not
Yeah.
can't.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm super dead.
And he can't
Menace
attack
and
me because
can't
it's
be
goaded.
blocked would be-
It is also goaded.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dross pit. For
Well, it's good
land.
because you swung it.
Yeah, yeah. But that means both of these have to attack him this turn. And this has menace.
True.
Oh. He has to have an answer in his hand then. Oh,
So
then that's
I thought you were gonna draw some
Both of
cards.
these have to attack
him.
over.
No, because I wanted to be able to cascade through a lot more cards so I can kill
Oh.
Joe with all of those time counters. Let's see if Skyy has a way out of here. He can kill me for sure. I don't know if he can kill Joe. I wanted to
I think
kill Joe.
he just swung it all at you.
Yeah, so I'll swing both of these,
Yeah, 'cause they have to,
and
but-
They have
because
to.
to.
Yeah.
But I will leave the Cryptghast there.
That's 10. Death touch and menace.
So it's 12.
This alone.
Yeah, so it is.
3, 4, 5.
You either block one and take the other. Oh, and that has trample anyway.
Can I kill the other guy? Because he's got 4 power, so he's got 5 toughness. So I could chump block that guy
And kill him.
it, and then
The
take
Nazgul?
the other guy and die.
So he'll kill this and
kill
take
the
that.
Nazgul?
And we'll both draw a card.
Oh, okay.
Take 10. I tried.
Kill
And
one.
do a couple cool things.
Oh,
Man.
it's still staying on. But this goes. Bye bye.
I really needed you to die. Well done, Sky. I hope you can get the rest of the way.
Oh, these are gone now though because you're out. So your stuff
Ooh, that helps Sky a lot actually.
is gone.
Except for
No
you have
extra
4.
upkeep for you. No.
So 2, 4, 6 for
Commander.
the Witch King of Angmar. Is extort just one
Yes.
color? Okay, so the sixth one is going to be for the
Extort.
extort cost. So you
Okay.
lose one, I gain one. Yep.
Whew, evening it out. I think he's got it. Just because once I'm the only one left, it's really hard.
I
for
mean,
me.
but I'm just that thing's still gonna it's force right now. So.
Yeah.
If I could have blocked and killed that thing, I would have.
So
it did work this whole game. That's why this game went the way it did. I think.
Even though I reset the counters and faced it out, and I tried.
You slowed it
couldn't-
down.
I just couldn't kill it. I
I
didn't
had
have any kill
I had
spells.
one chance to kill it, and of course,
I
for some reason took the deal with you again.
You
Ended up killing me. It's my fault at this point. I should stop trusting your deals. Like it's not even that you're breaking them, but just like
We should have.
I
never works out for me.
will. Ooh, actually, how about 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I will tap 2. Oh. To feed the swarm your Archangel of Tides,
Bitch, got him.
and I lose 4 life.
okay?
Then I will pass.
Non-creature or non-human, right? Undying.
Oh yeah, it comes back.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Forgot about that.
Dang, the flying is gonna mess you up.
And it comes back with a.
+1/+1 counter.
Yep.
And he has intimidate. Oh, but good thing.
All right, and then I will pass turn.
Oh man, he's taking it. He's not doing a take backsies counter. He's just like, I will live with my mistake.
That's or die.
Yes, thank you. And it gets a counter.
So.
Um,
Oh yeah, that is bad news.
What about 1, 2, 3? Descent to Avernus.
Ooh.
What does that one do?
At the beginning of my upkeep, put 2 descent counters on Descent to Avernus.
If only you had 2
Then
upkeep
each
triggers
player
in there.
creates X treasure tokens and takes X damage, or X is the amount of counters on. Oh, descent counters. That's the other one I need.
Oh.
Sky, I think
That could also be a
I
right.
think you should have used that card that I used on my creatures after I killed Joe. Because like you could have like made that other thing into a 0/2, like even if it had to swing at you.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Like after the
So
attack
here's-
triggers.
Yeah, but it was I wanted to do it at the beginning of your attack because I didn't want you to hit me with those counters from the War Doctor.
Here's
Because
my
I
thing.
wasn't gonna point my heels
Right
on
here.
him.
I'm gonna suspect this so it can't block and it has menace, and I'm gonna swing everything at you. And you have to pay 1 for each blocker.
I have to pay 1 for each blocker.
Archangel of Ties. Whenever it's tapped, or whenever it's attacking, defending player has to pay 1 for each blocker that they choose. That they declare.
Yeah, but you already got rid of one of the blockers.
And I got rid of one of them, so you have to pay 1 to block one of them. And even if you don't, that's more than 5. So what are you doing? You block the biggest one. That's still more than
You
5.
got this guy. Kill his ass.
I mean, that's a lot of mana though. But I mean, you just have to pay for the 1 blocker. This can't block.
Yeah, no, I think I'm pretty cooked because what I can do is tap 2 for an Infernal Grasp onto Lexios, so that gets destroyed, but I lose 2.
And then you can now pay 1 to block the biggest one, which is 5.
And then
But you
you'll
would still
fail.
take 6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can.
Another instant in there.
No, I mean I have Malakir Rebirth and Ultimate Coat.
But nothing that'll save you.
Nothing that will save me.
I wonder
I'm
if
still-
you could have Infernal Grasp. Oh no, that's converting cost is too much. Never mind. I was gonna say you could have Infernal Grasp that and Malakir Rebirth it so it would die and then you get it, right? Or
Yeah, but he would still
it
take
itself,
the rest
yeah.
of the damage, the other 6.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was just because he would have lost 6, right? Is that because it's converting cost 6? Or no, the Infernal Grasp
2.
is just 2 regardless.
Yeah, just 2.
So yeah, you could have killed that, have it re-enter on your side of the board, so you'd have an additional
But-
blocker.
Now
But I
that's...
just still have to. I have to
Yeah,
pay 2.
yeah, the flyer.
And one of them was.
And this
the
is a
Lex-
flyer, so he's not going to be able to block that one anyway,
Yeah.
and that one's 4.
Yeah.
So he can block Nelly Borca, but, I mean,
That's still.
you're
Yep.
still taking 4 flying.
Yep. Nice.
Good job, Joe, on the win. If you've watched our previous video, you've heard me say I really enjoy Joe's Nelly Borca deck. I was happy to see it take a win today, but I do feel like I got robbed this game. I whiffed pretty hard a couple of times, but we all still had a ton of fun. If you liked today's video, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and leaving a like. Better yet, leave a comment. Responding to comments is one of my favorite things to do. See you next time, Magic players.